Well, if there's a bright center to the universe, you're on the planet that it's farthest from.
Welcome to the Outer Rim. Enjoy your stay.
Here come the heroes to save the world from destruction. They are X-Men.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. This is Rob here at Smirking Gun, and we're back talking comics. Specifically, we are talking about Wolverine Madripoor Nights number 5, the last issue of this Chris Claremont-led book that is, again, for the first time, viewers of this, if this is the first video you're watching of this series, this is the filling in the little corners of what happened after the events of one of the most popular individual issues of Uncanny X-Men, or X-Men period, Uncanny X-Men 268, where Jim Lee and Chris Claremont took us back in time to a time when Wolverine and Captain America were trying to rescue a very young Black Widow from being taken by the hand so that she could be raised as their master assassin. And in a story that's told in the present time, where Wolverine, Psylocke, and Jubilee are in Madripoor fighting off the hand themselves, Captain America shows they are there rescuing Black Widow from, again, them trying to take her. Captain America is only in the past story, though, in Uncanny X-Men 268. So when Uncanny X-Men 268 picks up again, this is when Cap enters the fray. So after they've stopped the hand temporarily, the hand are on Cap's trail. The hand still wants Black Widow. And that's where we're at in the story, basically. Psylocke and Jubilee are taken off to be, make sure they don't get hurt in this fight that Wolverine, Cap, and Black Widow are trying to finish. In the meantime, we get to see characters from the past as well, including, I want to say it's Yusuke. I'm probably getting that name wrong. Who was tied to the original Quanon and the whole Betsy and her occupying 2 separate it's a whole thing. Watch Wolverine Madripoor Nights number 3, I think. I'm not 100%. Anyway, watch one of them. I just don't want to go over that history all over again, so I can get into talking about this issue. So, but at the end of the day, after all the fighting, the hand gets their hands on Black Widow. They start to turn her. Wolverine and Cap do the best they can to rescue her. And unfortunately, what happens at the end of issue number 4 is and I love the narration in all of this, by the way. I really like this story of these people that came together when she was young. Cap and Wolverine meeting back then when she was young, and them still fighting together, and how they know each other and accept each other. And even though, when they know Cap can't be around for what they've got to do, and he knows that he can't be around for what they've got to do, but he's not stopping them either. Do you know what I'm saying? They have a great dynamic together in this book, and I'm just really tickled that Claremont has been given the chance to do it. I mean, I know that it sounds like, and I've listened to some interviews about this, where, they ask and he goes, sure. You know what I mean? But I think that he also takes pleasure in telling this story as well. But at the end of it, at end of 4, they lose. And now, and the villain, who's beside himself practically, he's he can't believe he won. And now at the end of it, Cap, Wolverine, and Black Widow are all master assassins. They've been taken over by the hand. So how is this going to come across? Well, just like I did with X-Men 97, I'm going to judge this finale as I read it. And then we're going to talk about how I feel about it afterwards. But if you haven't, already, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Help the channel grow a little bit by little bit. You know what I'm saying? If you like this kind of thing, and share with other people who like comic book appreciation, because one of the reasons why I'm doing this is we always talk about on other videos that I've made about how there's always the people that, you know, the majority of the audience of a comic book movie don't know anything about the comic books. So this is my way of kind of like sharing some of that comic book knowledge and some of that background and doing it in a fun way so that, you know, people who wouldn't normally read comics have a chance to at least hear the stories. And also for just comic book appreciation and the love for all of this and sharing that, because there's just too much. We talk about a lot of serious stuff on my channel, lots of it, lots of just really dark stuff. But and comic books have dark stories too, but this is like a nice bright shining thing still that I feel like I can, you know, bring something good out of all the bad that's out there. Talk about something in appreciation instead of talking about things in a negative way that is this platform so much has become. But out here on the outer rim, we do what we want. As we are always dodging the YouTube copyright strikes out here, and you know, and doing it because we love to do it, not because anybody's, you know, we feel like, you know, it's our job. I have a, you know, I'm rambling now, but I do this because I love it. So without further delay, anyway, let's read this mofo panel by panel, and then I'll say what I think are my final thoughts afterwards. I can't wait. Okay, so here we go. Wolverine Madripoor Knights #5 Parental Advisory. Captain America, Black Widow, and Wolverine bring out Earth's last days? Question mark. And again, the passing of Jeffrey Verege. I hope I'm saying his name quite a little more accurate. Writer Chris Claremont, artist Edgar Salazar, color artist Carlos Lopez, letterer VC's Corey Pettit. Madripoor Hightown, in what used to be the United States Consulate, a heartbeat or two after the end of last issue. See blood, smell blood, taste blood, crave blood. I am a hunter. I want prey. Dumbass human wannabe baby Jonan thinks he holds the cards here, that he's the one in charge. He's a fool. We three are the ultimate predators here. Serena rules. Captain America is her shield. I'm the Wolverine. I'm her blades. We yield to no one. We hunt, they die. End of story. Clueless Matsuo. Matsuo! That's the dude's name. Doesn't get the message. Critter beside him, Psycho Jonan of the Hand, knows better. Realizes they're in a fight. Jonan, bring me my pets. I think you may have underestimated your adversaries, young Jonan. Look, these look like no one's pets. Matsuo Surayaba, your goal was to make me your mindless toy. You have failed. I and Captain America and the Wolverine are heroes no longer, but they're total opposites. The Black Widow is no one's slave. Natasha Alyanovna Romanoff born never to serve, but to rule. Brave talk for someone with that family name. I am not them. We shall see. Really? All yours, Cap. My pleasure, Serena. You are all fools to think me so easy an adversary. As Jonan I am, no mere man. I am bound to something greater than my self-fleshly self. The Tamashit no Ashishin, the assassin of the soul. When challenged, I fight. When I fight, I triumph. When I triumph, I hear my adversaries scream as I watch them fall to their deaths in agony. Since one host be unavailable, what? Another shall be made to serve. No, don't, please. Hush now, little Sapphire. See how much stronger our merger makes you. How much more beautiful. Looks like we got ourselves a real fight. Me and Tasha and Cap couldn't be happier. Accept me and we are one. We are glorious. All you need to do is say the words and we will kill the Black Widow. That's a claim many have made. I'm still here. But not for much longer. So you say. Then let my actions speak far louder than these puny words. Is this your best effort? I'm not impressed. Care to try again? Where are your proud boasts now, widow? The longer we fight, the worse you get beaten. Wouldn't count on that even if Tasha was fighting the pair of you solo. Tonight she has backup. Tiger and the weapon she swiped have become one. In the process, she's remaking herself in its image. And she's got no hesitation using it. Good for her. In with the old, out with the new. This weapon Cap was after is no joke. Figures take something more than a pop gun to draw an Avenger across the world. The Genin, the unliving muscle of the ancient guild of assassins known as the Hand, don't have a prayer. Turns out Tiger's just getting started. Seems like the next on her list is me. No reason I'm just in her way. Far as she's concerned, her place in the world is at the top. Time I remind the lady who's boss. I hear no more boasts, humans. True, the young Jonin has been taught a lesson he has long deserved, but little else has changed. These moments of your freedom are hurtling to their end. The hell with that. We don't give up. We don't lose. This spell, this eclipse, this hour of the damned changed us. But some things don't. The more impossible the odds, the more determined we are. And it's an actual eclipse. I'm like sucked into the story. I have not much to say right now. Tiger will remember this lesson. Then it'll be Psycho Sapphire's turn. So looking forward to that. Meantime, half my body burns. I lose an eye. Damn. Damn, man. But adamantium's merged with bone. Nice. Same as always, my healing factor steps in. Ain't felt this great in ages. My physiology helping push back against the dark infection. Barely. Now for real. My turn. What's that gleam on my blades? Sunlight. The eclipse is passing. So what? So everything. My power, what makes me a mutant, is to heal. Healing means getting back to my true self. I know who I am. I know what's at stake for me and my friends. I know what has to be done to save us all. This one's all yours, darling, but be careful. She's out of control. I'll heal. You won't. You get hit by Tiger's beam, you're done. More fun. How delightful. Easy for you to say. Would a Serena have it any other way, my captain? What of you, little uncle? Leave Psycho to me. You are too late, mutant. The eclipse is almost at its end. Keyword here, demon, is almost. X-folk have saved all creation with less, and pretty much each and every time I was with them. Slash. You're right, time is running out, but not for us. So here's the deal. The eclipse is coming to an end. Counter the spell. Restore us all. Me, the Black Widow, Captain America, and Tiger, to our true selves. Or my friends and I will cross over to your realm, with your weapon to lead the way, and a new name to mark the occasion. Behold the four fiends. We're gonna kill you all. We'll love every moment, every scream, and when we're done, the hand will be no more. Who knows where we'll go from there? Time and space are infinite. You've given us all my hunger for blood. My love for killing. What you set in motion here will likely last forever. If that's what you want. Your call. I guess, you know what I mean? Like it's everybody's getting depossessed. Smart play. Oh, okay, I didn't skip anything. This will never be forgotten, humans. Oh, forgiven. You want us, you know where to find us. Just one thing to bear in mind. You start this fight again with any of us. Next time, we won't be so lenient. Are you all right, Tiger? I will never be all right again. I know what you mean. Captain, I want your word. You saw what I did with this, what it did to Matsuo. A ready-made army at the disposal of anyone who touches it. If I keep it, I will use it. That must never happen. You, I trust. Take it. Hide it. Tell no one, especially me. You helped save me. Now help save the world. You have my word. You look awful, uncle, little uncle. I'll heal. I wish the same could be said for Steve and Tiger. That's the thing about Wolverines and Black Widows, darling. What comes naturally to us, others must learn the hard way. Tiger's looking good. Epilogue. A few nights later, Madripoor Lowtown, the Princess Bar. She's back where she belongs, Logan. Crime lord of Lowtown. Have you heard from Psylocke and Jubilee? They're just down the bar from the Tiger. Watching my back while I recover. Like I can't take care of myself. It's so strange. Tiger represents much of what I became of Captain America to fight. And yet, exceptions, my friend, occasionally prove the rule. That they do. You haven't been around these past few days. You do what Tiger asked about the alien weapon? Hid the gizmo pretty good. Somewhere safe. Good. It wasn't easy. I never knew it could feel so good to be evil. I didn't want it to end. A part of me still doesn't. I wanted to shed blood, to hurt people. I wanted to kill forever. Even in the war, I never felt like this, like I couldn't control it. Welcome to my world. Our world, little uncle. I wanted Captain America to stand for something better. Now you know why. We were all tempted, Steve. What matters is how we deal with it. Tiger saw something in you worth trusting. Not the outfit, not the shield, not the name. She saw the man. That made the difference. Gentlemen, this is a night for celebration, one we have all earned. I suggest, Steve, you follow my lead. What about your little uncle? His bar, remember? Patrons have the fun. Boss takes care of the saloon. Very Humphrey Bogart Casablanca, by the way. I don't know why I've never mentioned that. We've all earned the right to celebrate. I understand now why Melanly Diadya, my little uncle, likes this island. The lines here between shadow and light, good and evil, winning and losing may appear blurred, but in truth they are very clear, provided one knows where and how to look. The struggle may seem to be for something tangible, but what matters in the end are the hearts and souls of the combatants, a desire to conquer or to be free. And the price we're willing to pay to achieve it. Heroes will always stand by one another, and true friends will always find a way to win. And that's the end. Oh, until the day comes when they have to choose between their friendship and their duty, between our friendship and a cause. Snicked. What? It says end. Wait. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. So it's, okay. All right. So it's wanting to be like showing like future conflicts and stuff, and then maybe even Avengers versus X-Men, that kind of thing. And this is like they're showing the cover to Wolverine Deep Cut, which comes out next week. You already know that I'm going to be talking about that, so I don't think I should have to tell you. It's a one shot. No, it's a two shot, I think. But how can I not? How can I not? And so we'll be back with Wolverine Deep Cut. But to give my overall feelings about this issue. It's definitely better than like the finish to X-Men 97. But again, X-Men 97 only got 4 issues, and I said there should have been a 5th. I think there was a bit more that they could have done here to make the final issue better, and that's what this one had. It had the big fight. It had all those things that were in 97 number 4, but just a bit more better setup, a bit more stakes. But one's different than the other, again, tonally for sure. But that's still, like, I'm just saying, this I think ended more satisfactorily for me. It got to see, and it still had like big character emotional moments of like Cap being taken over by pure evil. And this isn't some, like Secret Empire clone thing, you know what I mean? Like some, creation, like a different Captain America. This is Cap doing horrible, horrible things that he never saw, never did before, never felt before, and how it made him feel, how it made him wish that he could just kill forever. And that left an impact on him in this book. Now, whether or not you want to say that carried over into anything, probably not. I don't think maybe they'll bring it up in some other book sometime. Because that's another thing this book does is the villain gets away, right, to fight another day. They write it so that it's a standoff, but more, like they say they're going to kill everybody. Like, you've made a big mistake creating us because we're like the best we are at what we do, and we're going to kill you, and then we're going to go over to your universe and we're going to kill everyone there. And then wherever else we go, we're just going to keep killing. And that would have made, that might make for like a kind of an interesting, like fucking like mini series of like evil Cap, Wolverine, and Black Widow going off on the universe, tearing through dimensions and shit. But that's, where they got it so that the bad guy, gets to go on. Just they don't get to win here. And like the end of X-Men 97 says, never the end. This says end. It doesn't say the end, which means it's an end. And at least to me, leaving the door open for whatever they want to do next. Maybe that like picture at the end is hinting at something else. Maybe Claremont's basically just, again, leaving the door open for them to do something like return to this again, But like, if you return to the same thing too many times and not just finally resolve it for sure, then that you see the cash grabbiness of it. But as long as the writing stays on par and they have a decent artist, I'd still be into it again, at least one more go around. But in this year of Wolverine turning 50 and celebrating all of that, I'm so happy. I get to make this is the best time for me to be jumping back into making comic content because of the year of Logan and the year of the 50th anniversary. So, and again, I turned 49 this year, so Wolverine's only a year older than me, technically. So, not technically either. As a fictional character, anyway, he's a year older than me. He's been in the zeitgeist. More people. Shut up, Rob. Anyway. I did like, they even throw Jubilee and Psylocke in right at the end, like, yeah, we didn't forget them, but they weren't a part of this story, just like Cap wasn't needed for the first part of Uncanny X-Men 268's present story. But then we also, we didn't know all these years later we were going to get him added to the story, just a continuation. And now that you look at 268 and Madripoor Nights 1-5, you've got a nice 6-issue arc that could make an animated movie, perhaps, maybe. X-Men, Marvel, let's get going on this. Let's get some animated films going on, right? Just pay Claremont his money, right? To just whatever. But again, I'm so happy that we did this. I'm glad that, again, just like X-Men 97, Wolverine Madripoor Nights was one of the reasons why, like, it helped me get my feet back under me comic wise, and it again also made me want to try new things, which has been going on the channel. And you can expect to see more on camera stuff as well. I didn't do on camera this this time because I just kind of did this spur of the moment. I realized I had some private time to like record, and I was like, oh shit, I got to jump on it while it's hot. So, I mean, I'm recording this on Thursday, June 27, 2024, a day after New Comic Book Day. This probably isn't coming out until like Friday or Saturday or Sunday. But I just wanted to like get some stuff done and talk about it. And who knows what I'll already have out by the time that this comes out. But again, thank you so much for anybody who's watched these and enjoyed these. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. We're doing so much comic book content and other content on the channel. Just keep looking, man. Always be checking. Hit the bell for notifications so you know when I'm doing stuff. And that's about it. So, everybody, thanks again. Be good to each other. Keep reading comic books. Support your local comic book shops. Buy them, read them any way you can get your hands on them. If you're a new reader and you need some recommendations, ask for recommendations in the comment section. I'll give you some recommendations of good books to start off with. Even ones like if you don't want to read Marvel or DC, I got great recommendations for independent books as well. So have a great night, and we'll see you on the next video, bub. Bye. Ba 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 bum. Ba bum 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 bum.